You've heard it before. I am strong. I am confident. I am enough. These are affirmations. You'll find them everywhere, from self-help books to TikTok scrolls. They're written on mirrors, whispered in meditation, blasted over inspirational music. But here's the big question. Do affirmations actually work? Or are they just another feel-good placebo? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of affirmations, the science, the skepticism, the stories, and how to use them, if at all, for real inner transformation. Let's begin with the basics. What are affirmations? At their core, affirmations are short, positive statements intended to challenge and reprogram negative self-talk. They're built on the idea that the words you repeat shape your identity. That by speaking something often enough, your brain begins to believe it. Sounds simple, right? But the truth? It's more complex than that. Here's what psychology tells us. Our brains are highly adaptable. Through a process called neuroplasticity, repeated thoughts carve deeper and deeper grooves in the brain. Those grooves become automatic pathways, habits of thinking. Affirmations attempt to interrupt negative grooves and replace them with more empowering ones. It's mental rewiring. But there's a catch. If you don't believe the affirmation, your brain might reject it. In a study published in Psychological Science, people with low self-esteem were asked to repeat the phrase, "I am a lovable person." Surprisingly, their mood actually got worse after saying it. Why? Because their internal belief system pushed back. They felt a mismatch between the words and their lived experience. Their brain wasn't comforted. It was confused. So, does that mean affirmations don't work? Not exactly. It means context matters, timing matters, and belief matters. If affirmations are too far removed from your perceived truth, they can feel fake. Worse, they can make you feel like a failure for not believing them. So how can we use affirmations in a way that's grounded and actually effective? Let's break this down into 4 psychological principles. 1. Self-affirmation theory. 2. Cognitive dissonance. 3. Repetition and priming. 4. Identity-based habits. Let's start with number 1. 1. Self-affirmation theory. This comes from the work of psychologist Claude Steele. It suggests that affirmations aren't about pretending you're perfect. They're about reinforcing your core values. For example, instead of saying, "I am fearless," try, "I value growth, even when it's uncomfortable." See the difference? It's not fantasy. It's reinforcement. You're affirming who you want to be, based on what you believe matters. And that's powerful. 2. Cognitive dissonance. This refers to the discomfort we feel when our actions and beliefs don't align. Used strategically, this can actually motivate change. For instance, if you say, "I take care of my body," but you haven't worked out in weeks, your brain registers the inconsistency. Now you have 2 choices: ditch the statement or align your behavior. And if the affirmation is rooted in a deeper identity, you'll start taking action, because no one wants to feel like a liar to themselves. 3. Repetition and priming. Repetition isn't just a new age idea, it's neuroscience. The more often you repeat something out loud or internally, the stronger that neural pathway becomes. This is called priming. It's why athletes visualize success before stepping onto the field. It's why high performers rehearse key phrases in their mind. You're not just saying words. You're preparing your brain to notice opportunities that align with those words. You tune your focus. You shift your lens. And that shift shapes behavior. 4. Identity-based habits. This comes from James Clear's work in Atomic Habits. He says true behavior change is identity change. Instead of saying, "I want to write a book," you say, "I am a writer." Instead of, "I want to quit smoking," you say, "I am not a smoker." When affirmations reflect identity, not just outcomes, they stick. Because you're no longer chasing a goal. You're embodying a version of yourself. So how do you make affirmations work for you? Here are 5 tips rooted in psychology and practice. Tip number 1, make them believable. Stretch your mindset, yes, but don't snap it. Instead of, I love everything about myself, try, I'm learning to respect myself more each day. Growth-based affirmations resonate better than delusions. Tip number 2, use present progressive language. I am becoming. I am learning. I choose to. These phrases create momentum without demanding perfection. They're honest. They're flexible. They work. Tip number 3, anchor affirmations to values. Affirm what you care about, not just what you wish for. I care about being dependable. I value resilience in hard times. This makes the statement feel like a truth, not a lie. Tip number 4, pair affirmations with action. Words without action are empty. If you say, I am healthy, but your choices say otherwise, the brain rebels. But if you say, I am the kind of person who moves daily, and you take that 10-minute walk, now your brain starts to believe you. Affirmation becomes identity. Identity shapes action, and the loop reinforces itself. Tip number 5, speak them aloud. Yes, really, say them out loud. There's power in voice. It activates more of your brain. It builds conviction, and it turns abstract thoughts into embodied language. You don't need to shout it in the mirror, but do say it with intention. So let's circle back. Are affirmations real? Or are they a waste of time? Here's the answer. Affirmations can be powerful tools when used with awareness. They are not magic spells. They won't erase trauma. They won't fix your life overnight. They won't replace discipline, effort, or therapy, but they can point you toward your values. They can interrupt harmful thoughts. They can reinforce your growth, and they can anchor your actions to a deeper sense of self. The key isn't to say what's perfect. It's to say what's becoming true. To speak to the version of you you're stepping into, even if you're not fully there yet. So the next time you hear someone say, I am enough, I am healing, I am strong, don't scoff. Just ask, is that belief leading them toward the life they want? If it is, then it's real. At least, real enough to matter. Thank you for watching today's video. If this message moved you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, growth isn't a moment, it's emotion. Subscribe to join the journey and hit the like button. And until next time, keep your mindset strong and keep moving forward.